Hey folks, I get asked quite often, like, hey, I want to get worms and put them in my soil. That's good ideal, right? And usually my first answer I go with is always no. That's not usually the best answer. And here's the reasons why, right? If your soil is dry and you're not keeping it moist, the worms are going to die. The worms have to have moisture. They exchange oxygen through their skin and they need moisture to be able to do that. So if your soil is dry, then they're not going to be able to survive. The second thing is they need access to some food. So if you're not adding organic material into that system on a regular basis, at least 3 times a year, and you're adding like between 2 to 3 inches of material on top, then you're not going to be able to keep those worms fed. Or if you have a feeding station. If you have a feeding station or if you're adding compost, then you're probably okay. But if you don't have either one of those, don't recommend getting worms for you guys. I just don't. And the third reason I don't recommend getting worms is if you're using synthetics or inorganics. Worms don't live in those type of environments. They live in natural organic environments where there's plenty of microorganisms and other critters running around. When we're using synthetics and inorganics, we kind of kill off all of those guys. So, should you get worms for your soil? Maybe, maybe not. There's a couple of questions that you got to ask yourself before you can get to that. So, as long as you have moisture, food, and it's organic, then I would say go ahead, drop them in there, they'll be okay. Now, what type of worms? That's a whole nother topic, and we can talk about that another time. But that's it for now. If you guys have any questions, you can always shoot me a message, DM, leave a comment, and I'll be happy to answer them. All right, bye for now.